Arizona that seems to do better by the second year. You'll notice this little young plant came up this year as a recruit, meaning I didn't plant that, it came up from a seed from last year. And studded along here are basically thousands of tiny little celery recruits. Even along here, I'm gonna have to weed all those out soon. So meaning that this came from a recruit, this actually grew as early and as complete as it could get to this point just on its own. I couldn't have really planted it earlier because the seed was already here. This plant will get to a fairly good size, but in Arizona, it's gonna do better by the second year. I've got it here. Here's a more established celery, and you can see that it's got a nice stalk. And the way you want to harvest this is you want to pick your outside fronds here, kind of like you would if you were eating this when you buy it in the store. But the plant will then continue to grow and get stronger. As I mentioned, this plant is 2 years old, so in Arizona, you're going to get your best luck the second year. Now here, as I described with carrots the other day, you can notice we've got the earliest of a flowering entity here, so this wants to go to seed. But I want this plant to keep growing and do well, so I'm just going to break that off and thus sort of force the energy back down into the plant, because I want to keep harvesting this celery throughout the year. This other one that's kind of a little bit behind the other, I'm going to let it go to seed because it's not as healthy in terms of picking for eating. And you can see nicely here that that one as well is trying to make a flower and we'll get going. So in Arizona, be patient with celery. Get it going, but just know that it's going to be stronger the second and third year if you can just leave that going. Thanks.